Kaduna State government has filed fresh charges against the leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaki. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, some of the athletes who were disqualified from the ongoing Tokyo Olympics Games in Japan have staged a protest. 10 Nigerian athletes were disqualified by the Athletics Integrity Unit. The 10 athletes from Nigeria were among the 18 banned from participating in the ongoing Tokyo 2020 Olympics. A statement from the Athletics Integrity Unit revealed that a total of 18 athletes were declared ineligible, with Nigeria being the most affected. However, the names of the affected athletes were not disclosed. According to the unit, the 18 athletes failed the minimum testing requirements under Rule 15. At number 9, Nigeria's former Vice President and 2019 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has said that Nigerians are eager to have the People's Democratic Party back in power in 2023. Atiku, who spoke on Thursday when he met with Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike in Port Harcourt, said Nigerians were tired of the failed administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress. According to him, Nigerians cannot wait to bid the APC farewell at the next general elections. However, reacting to his statement, the All Progressives Congress said Nigeria will not return to its past years under the People's Democratic Party. The National Secretary of the APC Caretaker Committee, John Akpan Udaidere, in a statement on Friday, said the PDP is a failure and that the opposition party was in power for 16 years, yet there was nothing to show for the time spent. Akpan Udaidere said, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar ought to know that Nigerians can never return to Egypt again. They cannot vote the PDP in 2023, having tested the party and known that it is a failure. In other words, nothing good can come out of PDP. At number 8, unknown gunmen have abducted the owner of a popular nightclub in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, Tari Ajanami. Ajanami, who also works as a cash officer with a commercial bank, was reportedly at his building site to pay workers when the gunmen swooped on him and whisked him away. This recent abduction is coming barely 2 weeks after unknown gunmen kidnapped Madam Bettina Benson, the mother of the secretary to Bayelsa State Government, Kombowe Benson. The police public relations officer of the police command in Bayelsa, SP Asinim Botswat, confirmed the abduction of Ajanami on Thursday in Yenagoa. At number 7, Nigeria's Minister of Health, Osage Ehanire, has announced that the country is expecting over 29 million of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccines. The minister said the vaccine was purchased by the government of Nigeria through the African Union's African Vaccine Acquisition Tax Team facility. He also said that over 4 million of Moderna vaccine, almost 700,000 of AstraZeneca vaccine, as well as doses of Pfizer and Sinopharm vaccines were being sourced through the COVAX facility from bilateral donations from the governments of the US and the UK. These, he said, were in preparation for the third wave of the pandemic, including urgent scale-up and enhancement of local oxygen capacity. At number 6, Bauchi State Government says it will prosecute the 1,115 ghost workers uncovered in the verification exercise of workers in the state and local government service. The state governor, Bala Mohammed, announced this when he received the report of the 25-member Workers Verification Committee on Thursday in Bauchi. The committee, which is responsible for supervising both the nominal and payroll of civil servants in the state, declared 1,115 ghost workers, 5,429 illegal employees, and 1,712 illegal pensioners in the state. At number 5, Lagos State Government says it is building more isolation centers in the state to address the rising cases of COVID-19. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, disclosed this on Thursday at the unveiling of Med-In Pharmaceuticals Intravenous Fluid Factory in Ogun State. This is as the Nigeria Center for Disease Control announced 558 fresh COVID-19 infections in the country on Thursday. Lagos State recorded over 65% of the total single-day figure, with 376 cases. Represented by the Lagos State Commissioner for Health Akin Abayomi at the event, the governor said the state is under severe stress and strain by the third wave of the infection. He also urged members of the public to adhere to COVID-19 guidelines in order to reduce the spread of the virus. At number 4, Nigeria has failed to qualify for the final round of the 4x400 meter mixed relay race at the ongoing Tokyo 2020 Olympics after finishing last in the semi-final first heat of the race. Nigeria was represented by athletes Ifeanyi Emmanuel Ojeli, Imabong Nse Oko, Samson Ogenewegba Nathaniel and Patience Okon George. Although they finished last, the quartet ran a new African record of 3 minutes 13 seconds, while Team USA and Dominica got disqualified. At number 3, the Court of Appeal sitting in Calabar, Cross River State, has sacked Stephen Ode, the senator representing Cross River North. The court also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to withdraw the certificate of return it issued to Ode. The court upheld the decision of the Abuja High Court, which declared Jarigbe Agom Jarigbe of the People's Democratic Party as the validly nominated candidate for the said election. Justice Chioma Iheme Nwosu of the Appeal Court, in her judgment on Friday, said Jarigbe was nominated as the candidate of the party based on the ruling of the Abuja High Court, which judgment was upheld by the Supreme Court. Therefore, the court declared Jarigbe as the duly elected senator for Cross River North. At number 2, Super TV Chief Executive Officer Usifo Ataga, who was gruesomely murdered last month, has been buried at Ebony Vaults in Ikoyi, Lagos State. Ataga was buried around 12:30 p.m. on Friday in a low-key ceremony attended by family members and friends. It was gathered that journalists were restricted from covering some aspects of the burial. Some platforms allege that photos taken by their correspondents were also deleted by a relation of the deceased. Recall that Ataga's corpse was found at a shortlet apartment on Adebowale Oshin Street in Lekki Phase 1 on June 16th, where he had checked in with one Chidinma Ojukwu, a 300-level student of mass communication at the University of Lagos. Ojukwu was arrested on June 23rd and paraded at the Lagos State Police Command headquarters in Ikeja, after which he confessed to stabbing Ataga multiple times with a knife. The deceased, aged 50, lived from 1971 to 2021. Finally, at number 1, Kaduna State government has filed fresh charges against the leader of the Islamic movement of Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky. This is coming barely 2 days after a Kaduna State High Court discharged and acquitted El-Zakzaky and his wife, Zinat. In the ruling on Wednesday, the Kaduna High Court, presided by Justice Gideon Kurada, stated that the charges against the Nigerian Shiite leader and his wife were not supposed to be filed, as the Kaduna State government cannot arraign someone for a crime that was not an offense at the time. However, the state government said it was not in agreement with the reasoning and conclusion of Justice Kurada. The lead prosecution counsel, Dari Bairo, told newsmen that there was no doubt that the government would appeal the case. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.